Tonight on BeeTv Major News at 6, reaching you live from the Edo State capital, Benin City, Nigeria. My name is Oluwatoyin Oyedola, and reading the news with me tonight
is Tosin Toluwalejo. Welcome.
The National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, in a bid to strengthen collaboration between government agencies for better service delivery, received the Minister, Youth Development for possible partnership to harness the skills and abilities in the younger generation for national growth. BeeTv News Gift Uwagboy has the details.
In order to identify and discuss issues on nation building and concern on youth with disabilities, the NCPWD receives the Minister for Youth Development to partner for initiative in reviving the youth centers for PWD in the Federation. In attendance also is the Vice Chancellor, Nasarawa State University, Professor Suleiman Bala Mohammed, who stated the ease of admission processes, free education and accommodation for PWDs in accordance with the government policy.
Every person with disability who is admitted into Nasarawa State University will not pay school fees. Every person admitted will be given automatic accommodation. We have also ensured that all our physical structures, the buildings that we construct in the university, are also friendly to persons with disabilities.
The ES, in his remarks, said that the goal is to create a platform to enhance full implementation of policies and programs for equal rights while requesting for the establishment of bilateral committee in the ministry.
Our goal remains that to create a platform that will enhance the full implementation of policies, support processes, and programs for the recognition and protection of the rights and dignity, accessibility and equal participation of persons with disabilities in all sectors in Nigeria. Additionally, we understand that the ministry is planning a lot of empowerment and support programs for the youth in Nigeria. We want to passionately request for a 10% allocation of all the programs and projects you will be planning in your ministry for the disability community.
Speaking further on policy and inclusion, the Minister of Youth Development, Dr. Jamila Biu Ibrahim, reiterates on the significance of implementation of decision-making process in program and initiative for youth with disabilities.
The 10% disabilities quota that was requested to be included in all of the ministry's activities, and I've assured the Commission's Executive Secretary that the 10% inclusion request will be granted. We have proposed some programs for persons living with disabilities across the 6 geopolitical zones, which include mentorship and an agency of the Ministry of Youth, which is a Center for Leadership training. We also hope that we are able to bring more young people to learn more about the leadership that is required to actually address challenges of persons living with disabilities.
Nigerians with disabilities are a significant part of the citizens of Nigeria. Therefore, the disability community have innovatively contributed in one way or the other positively in building the new Nigeria. Gift Uwagboy, reporting for BeeTv News.
A former chairman of Sterling Bank and Nigeria Bureaus PLC and chairman of Alago Daro Economic Summit, Edo State, Barrister Dr. Asoen Igodalo, has made an official declaration to seek party nomination and run for the office of Governor of Edo State in September 2024. He made this declaration before PDP leaders from the 3 senatorial districts in the state, party loyalists and some trade union groups such as the National Union of Road Transport Workers and the Market Women Association and other groups. Our correspondent Uyi Lambert was at the event for BeeTv News. Uyi's report is presented by Best Orator.
The atmosphere at the PDP Secretariat on Airport Road in Benin City was like a mega carnival as the leadership of the PDP receives Barrister Dr. Aswa Ighodalo as he officially declares his governorship ambition to a mammoth crowd made up of various groups, support groups, and some party members. The magnitude of the people represented shows that Barrister Aswa Ighodalo is a unique individual that the people truly needs. In his speech, the frontline PDP gubernatorial aspirant, Barrister Dr. Aswa Ighodalo, who hails from Mehoimi in Eastern Southeast local government area of Edo State, after appreciating all the people who were present, gave a brief narration of his outstanding early life, academic career, and legal career, as well as his inspirational upbringing. He then commended the people for sharing his vision of a wonderful future with a united frontier in Edo State and went to officially declare his ambition to run for the seat of governor of Edo State.
Edo North, Edo Central, and Edo South. We shall create practical and focused economic development teams that will harness each area's unique potential to create wealth for all our people. I believe very strongly that education is the gateway to opportunity. So we will continue to invest in education as a priority. From primary schools to secondary schools and to tertiary institutions throughout the state. We will ensure that our educational system becomes a beacon of hope and a ladder to opportunity for each and every one of us and our children.
Barrister Dr. Aswa Ighodalo then highlighted some of his blueprint projects and economic policies that will benefit the people of the state by alleviating poverty, provision of good roads that link the state to the hinterlands, provide good and affordable health care, fight insecurity, maximize the economic advantages of the rich cultural heritage of the state.
We are looking into the future for the benefit of the good people of Edo State and for the benefit of our party. We will make it urgent and pressing priority to build and maintain high quality roads. Build and maintain high quality roads across Edo State. We will take the advantage of our unique location. Edo State is practically only the people that are from Lagos don't pass through Edo State. Everybody else passes through Edo State. So we will take advantage of our unique location to connect our people to even greater opportunity.
He said his experience in playing an advisory role to those in government, especially in the Obaseki-led administration, will now be channeled toward his gubernatorial position. Meanwhile, some long-term PDP chieftains, such as former Senator representing Edo South Senatorial District, Senator Roland Owie, former Senator Odio Ugbetia, and former Speaker Edo State House of Assembly Friday Itula, and Honorable Joe Idionwili, described Barrister Ighodalo as a right individual the party needs to continue the developmental strides of the outgoing governor, and that they are all for him.
Aswa Ighodalo. I wish him luck, and I ask the Blessed Virgin Mary to intercede for him.
We have come, one, to solidarize with him, two, to present him to the rest of the state, and plead with them to support him.
I know he's going to make Edo State the land of Eldorado.
He's going to make a man, going to do the best we ever had in Edo State. I can guarantee you that.
Others said that Barrister Aswa Ighodalo is the best candidate across all the parties and the right person for Osadebe Avenue.
So we are very happy to be here because it's an opportunity to sustain the ideals that are not prevalent in Edo. I know it will start very well and improve on where Godwin Obaseki stopped. We are here to flag up our Sabi coming governor of Edo State, Aswa Ighodalo.
With this grand official declaration, Barrister Dr. Aswa Ighodalo is now set to go fully into the primaries of the PDP. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
A former member representing Oedo Federal Constituency, Honorable Ogbeide Iyama, after the grand arrival at the Benin City Airport, went on a road walk to the city center with some PDP members and supporters, thereby demonstrating to the general public the seriousness of his intention to run for the office of Governor of Edo State. BeeTv News Ilegoma Angela has the details.
The major Airport Road and the popular King Square at Ring Road, Benin City, we heard spellbound as a PDP frontline governorship aspirant, Right Honorable Dr. Moigi Ogbedehama, a former two-time member of the Federal House of Representatives, and his large crowd of supporters went on a roadshow with vast number of party supporters from the 7 local government areas of Edo South Senatorial District. The events that graced the roadwalk included some cultural dance groups, motorbikes movement, community societal groups, drummers, amongst others. They sang praises of Right Honorable Dr. Moigi Ogbedehama while raising the PDP flag to show that he has the mandate of the people to be the next governor of Edo State. The large turnout of Edo people, the singing of praises testify to the fact that he is a man of the people, both the youth and the old folks alike. Many defy the heat of the tropical sun to walk with one of their own in the road show, which started from the Benin Airport gate to the King Square at Ring Road, where he had a brief stopover at his campaign office at Sopomba Road Junction by the King Square. Some party members and supporters who spoke with the news crew said that Right Honorable Dr. Moigi Ogbedehama is a man of the people and one who is a link between the youth and the older generation, and that is well qualified to be the next governor of Edo State.
He has already gotten the ticket already, because a man for the people, by the people, and for the people. He has the zeal, he has the intelligence, he has the ability, he has the credibility, he has the enthusiasm, he has the pedigree to win it.
He's the governor of the poor, of the rich. He's everybody. He's our governor. We resent for him. We love him. We want him to be there so that there will be a change in Edo State.
Ogbedehama is a nice man. He's a vibrant youth. He loves the youth. He loves everybody. But Ogbedehama doesn't discriminate. He takes everybody along. This is time for him to shine. This is time for him to rule in Edo State.
Of course, there's nobody that is contesting with him as of the moment. So definitely will be the one that will be the governor of this great state.
Next, Honorable Moigi Ogbedehama, along with party faithful, thereafter went to the Bishop Kelly Pastoral Center to meet with leaders of PDP drawn from Edo South Senatorial District. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The leadership of the APC in Oronwa local government, led by two-time member representing Oronwa Owunde Federal Constituency and NDDC Commissioner Right Honorable Patrick Aisowenre, have endorsed Dr. Washington Osao Sifo for his good heart and love towards Oronwa people. This endorsement came when the leading aspirant under the APC and former Commissioner for Higher Education in Edo State visited the secretariat of the party. The report.
Hugs and total acceptance for Dr. Washington Osao Sifo when he visited Oronwa local government leaders and delegates to solicit for their support ahead of the party's primary scheduled for February 2024. Dr. Washington Osao Sifo, while speaking in his native Benin dialect, appealed to the leaders to look beyond the physical appearance and pockets of aspirants, but should search through the credentials, profile, and antecedents of various aspirants in the race to see who will take the party to Sadebe Avenue come November 12, 2024. He further stated that he is not desperate and will not come to sweet talk them, but he will be genuinely happy if the best among all the aspirants is chosen. He therefore solicited the support of the leaders to nominate him at the primaries.
Any decision taken on emotional platform cannot produce good results.
If you give your position to anybody who cannot do the job and who doesn't love you, you have lost it. Ènìyàn náà wẹ̀ amátàkó mọ́ àgẹ́ẹ̀kì. Wà á gé oyẹ́kì irú òwe wà lè pa. Ọ̀yà dìzókò. Ọ̀yà dìzókò ọ̀dì mú ẹyọ. Wíyán ọ̀dìyẹ. Ọ̀yà àgbo ẹ̀ wá. Eke si wẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀wẹ̀ yà gé ọ̀hún ni. Nígbà wo àlèwà ẹni wẹ̀ ó dúró nílé ìyá àdéhìí lọ. Ọba ń wíra yọ ìyọkọ ìwádìí wo ni ọ̀lẹ̀fọ̀. Sábà ní ìgbìmọ̀ àti ìgbọ̀ngàn rẹ̀ kì í.
Responding, a leader of the APC and two-time member representing Oriom-Anuhunde Federal Constituency at the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Patrick Aisowere pleaded with the people to support Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo, as according to him, he is a man of integrity and a true son of the soil who understands the pains of everyone in the state. The motion to support Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo was thereafter supported by the chairman of APC in Oriom, Mr. Julius Agbonze, who pleaded with the delegates to nominate Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo.
So we not take qualification wa kakabo qualify kakabo. So agwalo wane monzan, agwalo wane bad record. Oka kenali Washington Osifo, na die ticket nana.
Washington Osabo Adebawe. Ekenule boy na Osabo na gyobo we sewa.
Isai.
Oriomo, ma support we.
Wa we so.
Maka disappoint we, but no na you disappoint we.
A member of the campaign team of Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo spoke on the huge endorsement received from the leadership of the APC in Oriom local government area.
Everybody can see what happened in Oriom today. You can see the endorsement. You can see the acceptance to the extent that even the leader of the party in Oriom, you can see the fantastic comments, the remarks shows that Washington Osal-Sifo is a good man, and this is the kind of person the Edo State need at this moment.
Present at the visit by Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo were the Minority Whip, Edo State House of Assembly, Honorable Samuel Yatu, and many others. Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo was thereafter celebrated in Ewebene in Iyoba ward of Oriom local government area by the leader of the ward, who said it became important to celebrate him after finishing his tour of Edo South Senatorial District successfully with huge endorsement from various party leaders.
I'm so happy, and I was happy there what our leaders said about you. You are a man with integrity, a man with credibility, a man with a vision. And we are all proud of you. We are proud of you because wherever you went on in this campaign, people talk good of you.
Responding, Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo said he's grateful for the love and respect accorded him, and that the visit to Ewebene afforded him the opportunity to see the deplorable state of the road and a billboard of an alleged anointed candidate hanging over a deep gully that covered vehicles. Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo said if he's nominated and eventually becomes governor, the road which served as a bypass from beneath Abraka Road to Agbo Main Township will be fixed, just as he promised, to ensure electricity supply to the area.
Thank you for bringing me this far to come and see what is happening here. And I saw a signpost of one of the aspirants from another political party placed right in a gully by government of today that has put the progress gear in the bad gear. No shame to put flank a signpost of already a fake project, sponsored by no other man than a man that has failed the community and dig a gully right here. I can wonder how you try to apply this during the rain season. The rains are here again, but I want to promise you one thing, that you bring special grace of God when this is done. In 365 days, when I will be coming here to celebrate, because I will be here. Yes, we'll celebrate. We will come on a smooth road.
Dr. Washington Osal-Sifo thereafter received prayers from the leaders. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The committee members in charge of the Free WAEC support program of the Anamero Foundation has held a meeting to find out the situation reports on the forms the members sent to schools in the different local governments in Edo State. The committee members noted that most principals in public schools rejected the forms sent to them, and this has posed a great challenge to the number of students that may profit from the free WAEC enrollment scheme. BeeTv News Seth Okyaifo quotes Chief Emmanuel Iyase, the chairman of the committee, as assuring the members that the challenges they are facing will be looked into. The report.
In a meeting with the committee members in charge of the free WAEC enrollment scheme under Anamero Foundation, the chairman of the committee, Chief Emmanuel Iyase, asked the various interest groups to give a situation report about the students in the different local governments that have been reached out to. The committee members representing the different local governments in Edo State shared progress made on the number of schools that they have visited in their bid to assist indigent students register for the forthcoming WAEC exams. They also shared challenges encountered in the course of ensuring that the project is a success.
You have explained to us the challenges you had over the filling of the forms and all or whatnot. Yeah, we are going to take your message to the principal, which is Anamero himself. But I can tell you that Anamero Foundation is known for this philanthropic gesture. The reason for principals not signing, waiting for directives.
In our own circle, we hadn't much problem. So I think the foundation should kind of appeal to whoever is responsible for such issues so that they will be able to come out with a modality to enable the children who need this be enrolled.
The interest groups who spoke with BeeTv News commended the philanthropic projects carried out by Honorable Anamero Dekeri. They stated that the Honorable is a man who has the people of Edo State at heart. According to them, he has proven this by helping thousands of students from poor families enroll for WAEC. They noted that he understands that assisting students in their educational pursuits can help them achieve their goals in life.
It's an empowerment, the bedrock of every civilization. And so we must continue to support him to do that, which is good. It's about encouraging our young ones who will be the leaders of tomorrow, who are poor today, who can be rich tomorrow, to be empowered educationally. So they will be able to write their WAEC free of charge without payment.
As you can see, there are many children that finish SS2 because of the money to enroll. They are still at home. Some are selling pure water. Some are doing other things because of the money. So we have to join our hands together with love and unity to do what we have to do.
The committee members used this opportunity to encourage wealthy people in Edo State to emulate Honorable Anamero Dekeri's philanthropic effort to help the less privileged in the society so that they can have a sense of belonging and thereby achieve their dreams and aspirations. Seth Okyaifo reporting for BeeTv News.
The APC governorship aspirant in this year's election, Pastor Saige Izeyamu, says he will not disappoint Edo people if he's given the ticket of the party to contest and win the gubernatorial election. BeeTv News Best Orator reports that Izeyamu gave the assurance when his campaign visited Igwebe to meet the people before the scheduled party primary holding next month. The report.
I never knew you will honor us this way. I never knew you will honor us this way. I never knew you will honor us this way. Honor us this way. Thank you, Chairman.
The APC governorship aspirant, Pastor Saige Izeyamu, singing to appreciate the people of Igwebe in Igwebe local government area of Edo State for organizing a roadshow for him during his visit to leaders of the party in the local government to ask for nomination. He told the leaders that Igwebe is one of the local governments that will receive serious development and attention when he is nominated and elected as the next governor. Izeyamu said the simple agenda is a smart document that is specific, measurable, accurate, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. He said it means well for the state, and the state will be far, far better when he's elected as governor.
What else our people need today is a governor that will develop every part of this land. All I need, please, tell the governor, the College of Education. sure there are people here who know I'm not lying. Even the leader here is aware. He said, all I want, please tell the governor, let them reopen it. If that college of education is functional, it will bring development to Igwe. And it was correct. He said, I don't want money. I don't want anything from government. Just do that. And we did it. But I want to assure you that the man who is standing by you is not a man who just says, I want to run for governor. I've been chief of staff, I've been secretary to government. You want to run for governor, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do?
Pastor Osagie Ezeyamu explained that he decided to document his agenda for the people of the state to see so that he could be held accountable should he derail from his promises after winning the election. He pleaded with the leaders of the APC to cast their ballots for him during the February 17th governorship primaries.
I had a simple agenda. It's written. In this agenda, you will find issues confronting Igwebe addressed in this agenda. Because that is the way to go. So that if you elect me tomorrow, you can open this book and say, Pastor, go and look at page so and so. You promise that you will do this in Igwebe. It's not been done. A man who wants to be accountable is a man that can put his promises in writing. Yes. And that is what I have done in simple agenda.
The people acknowledge the fact that Edo needs a change of leadership, saying that the only person that is fully prepared for the task of making Edo great again is Pastor Osagie Ezeyamu. They promise to not only support him, but to fully mobilize for him.
So we just pray that God will assist you and help you to get there. May your shadow never grow less. May your days be long. If you find, you will get.
Pastor is truly the whole boy. I have known Pastor for many, many years. I knew him before he was 15 years old. We were running around in Benin. He has always had this aura of leadership and knows how to take care of his friends. So much so that if he's governor, you can really count on him to take care of our local government.
I believe so much, and I'm convinced that that is a man that can bring about a Edo agenda. When he becomes governor, he will develop every part of Edo State. This is a man that we know, is a man that we trust, a man that has been a homeboy, is a technocrat par excellence, a lawyer and a pastor. He has always been with his people.
You know, we are praying to God so that God will grant his heart's desire. Are you getting me? And we are fully in support. Are you getting me? So, on that day, I know he's going to come out victoriously.
According to the leaders, Pastor Osagie Ezeyamu is known and has connections across party divides that would earn APC a sweet victory at the poll. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
In the culture of fostering educational development, the member representing Oedo Federal Constituency, Honorable Engineer Esosa Iyawe, in the Federal House of Representatives today awarded scholarships to selected students in public secondary schools across Oedo Federal Constituency. BeeTv News' Tosin Toluwaloju has details of the report.
Selected students across public schools in Oedo Federal Constituency converged at Imagoro College, Benin City, to be awarded scholarships by member representing Oedo Federal Constituency, Honorable Esosa Iyawe. Honorable Esosa Iyawe, in his remark, stated that education plays a pivotal role in establishing one's life, especially considering the inflation rate in the country. As such, he thought it wise to contribute his own quota to the education sector by offering scholarships for the senior secondary school certificate examinations to students, recognizing this phase as a crucial bridge in students' academic journey and life.
Take education seriously. You people should try and pass in good grades, because I would like students in Oredo to grow and blossom to different professionals in the country. I want Oredo to stand out. That's why I'm still doing this. So while you guys go through this process, take it seriously, and thank your parents for supporting you to this stage.
He stated that the scholarship funds would be disbursed to respective schools and encourage the beneficiaries of the scholarship program to take education seriously, pass the examinations with good grades in order to be professionals in their various chosen field, while promising the continuity and sustainability of the scholarship scheme to support and encourage indigent students who are skilled and excellent in their academic performance.
Education is key to life. Even if you want to become an artisan in the future, you still need a little bit of education. I took it upon myself to support education in Benin City and Oredo because I know that a lot of you might be having challenges stepping up.
Over 50 secondary school students who were chosen from public schools within Owedo Federal Constituency were Owedo Girls Secondary School, Ogbe Secondary School, Edo Polo Secondary School, Iyekogba Grammar School, Edo College, Emotan College, Anglican Girls Grammar School, New Era, Idia College, and the host school, Imagwaro College. The students expressed their excitement and appreciated the kind gesture of the Honorable while promising to put their best towards the examinations.
I'm so excited today. Words are not enough for me to tell him thank you for what he has done for me.
I want to say a very big gratitude to the Honorable Esosa. I want to really thank him. I don't really know how to express my gratitude right now. I'm really happy.
When this news came to us, all of us were very happy. So I want to say a very big thank you and God will continue to bless him.
These were hard for us to pay our work, so we thank him for giving us this opportunity. It's not easy, and I pray God keep guiding him.
I'll work hard and read more so I can pass my work. I promise to work harder to have good grade in my examination. I pray God help me.
It's a wonderful one. It's something we all pray and which other politicians we also copy from.
Academically, they were selected. There are some that are talented. Though their parents, they are not really well to do. But thank God for this opportunity. Even now, many of them have not been able to enroll. But with this great opportunity, I believe they were happy.
This is a man they can trust. And this is not the normal, usual political promises that are not fulfilled.
Junior Esosa Yahweh knows the importance of education in the life of the people, knowing fully well that a nation that must do well must be a nation whom they catch their youth young.
The Honorable has this good hearts of giving, and looking into the educational sector, he has seen it good to help those that are finding it difficult. The Honorable took it upon himself to at least support 55 students.
The principal in Maguaro College, Mrs. Nosa Idiaro, on behalf of all the principals, appreciated the kind gesture of Honorable Esosa Yahweh towards encouraging educational development.
You joining our government to make Edo children the best. We appreciate it. On behalf of all the schools that are here today, with our principals and all of them, we are saying thank you so much.
In response to the continuity of the scholarship scheme, Honorable Esosa Yahweh pledged his commitment to the program on an annual basis as he encouraged other members to do the same while speaking in other future plans for Owedo constituents, which includes skills acquisition program and empowerment.
So I have a couple of skill acquisition programs that I've laid out for this year. This year has just begun. We know that inflation is eating into the hearts of Nigerians. But this skill acquisition and these education programs that I have laid out, it should be relayed to the general public and the media as soon as it kicks off.
Honorable Esosa Yahweh was elected under the platform of the Labour Party. Tosin Toluwaloju, reporting for BeeTv News. Following Tuesday implementation of the e-wallet policy for public transport drivers at the Central Park in Benin City, there seems to be a notable improvement compared to the previous day. The atmosphere at the Central Park was less chaotic when the news crew visited, and the drivers appeared to be adapting to the e-wallet system more efficiently. The registration process, which caused significant delays yesterday, seems to be streamlined today as the initial chaos has subsided, and drivers seem to be adapting to the digital payment system. BeeTv News, Millicent Ajabwa completes the report.
The
atmosphere at the Central Park is less chaotic, and drivers appear to be adapting to the new e-wallet system more efficiently. The registration process seemed to be working smoothly than it was the previous day, as only a handful of drivers were at the center for registration. In conversations with drivers, some of them expressed a little bit of understanding of the e-wallet, but still had mixed feelings about it. They highlighted ongoing issues with NIN, address verification, and the inability to use a single e-wallet ticket for multiple vehicles.
So drivers here, we are complying. We are doing as government wants us to do, but let government see they do it the way it goes easy for us. So because of this e-wallet, they increase our ticket. We dey buy 1.6 before, now it's 1.7.
Our governor wants everybody to get new IN. It's good, but not to suffer us.
Driver pay here 1,600 naira every day, twice in a month. If they wanted to use ticket or use this thing, they will bring their...
In an interview with Bright Agofure, the product manager for government business Edo State, who registers drivers for the e-wallet, cleared the air about the misconceptions driver has about the NIN. He mentioned that the resident identification number is different from the national identification number, in the sense that the RIN is where the drivers reside currently, as they cannot use a NIN that has another state to register for something of another state. Upon question about the level of enlightenment of the drivers concerning the misconception about the NIN and the RIN, he said that they have tried to sensitize the drivers, but they hardly listen, adding that measures have been put in place to sensitize the driver.
Come with their NIN, they get RIN, and they are onboarded on the e-wallet platform. Some of them, yes, they have issues with the local government of residence, which is a criteria. You must be a resident in Edo for you to have a residency identification number. Local government of residency is where you reside at the moment, which changes, right? So now, for you to have a residency identification number, you cannot have a residency identification number for Edo State while you are residing in Delta. So that is why their local government of residence should state that they are in Edo State before they can have a RIN number. Modalities are being put in place to make it flexible for them. They still make their payments while the issue is being resolved. This process is to make things seamless and easy for them.
Speaking to one of the representatives of the Union of Driver Welfare, Mr. Osaro Ojo, he stated that there has been major progress in the implementation process of the e-wallet, mentioning that it has been seamless and better than the previous day. The drivers have started adapting to the policy, and with due time it will be more effective.
Well, they are complying very well. They are even turned up. Today is very better than yesterday. They turn up to come and do what they said they should do. They are doing it very well. They comply. I believe they will start to be using it, because all the drivers, all of them, they turn up to come and do it. Everybody's okay with everything. Today the network is very okay.
It can be said that irrespective of the digital literacy barrier, drivers have been more responsive to the adaptation of the e-wallet, and hope that government give more sensitization to the drivers to ensure a better understanding of the e-wallet, and also in addressing the various lingering concerns of the driver. Millicent Agagba reports.
One of the APC governorship aspirants, Engineer Gideon Ikine, has promised to give Edo people a platform to grow wealth and for them to become dependent on themselves and not the government only, saying that by so doing, the state's economy will stabilize. The governorship hopeful stated this when he visited the leaders of APC in Esan Northeast local government to seek for nomination and support. BeeTv News Best Orator has the report.
He is courageous, bold and focused to pick the APC governorship ticket ahead of the 2024 governorship election. Hence, he has been going around meeting party leaders and delegates to seek their support. Here at Uromi, Nesa Northeast local government area, the APC governorship aspirant, Engineer Gideon Ikine, said his vision plan is to bring back party supremacy and be accountable to the people of the state and the leaders. He promised that the youth would be empowered by giving them a platform to spread their wings and exploit business opportunities for them to be a better version of themselves and become more useful to themselves, family, and the society at large.
We should be tired of telling the youth, I will empower you, I will empower you. Why you empower them? There used to be cattle ranch in Ubiaja. I will bring back one of the biggest cattle ranch in Africa we have in Ubiaja.
At Igwebe local government area, Engineer Gideon Ihine urged the people of Igwebe to join him as the beacon of hope to salvage situation in the state. While speaking to them in his local dialect, he highlighted the major issues facing the state, adding that he has the right tools to bring Edo State out of the figurative darkness of underdevelopment to limelight. Engineer Ihine noted that in time past, there used to be traditional security called Olokba, which he said he will reintroduce to promote peace and unity in different localities in the state and to ensure a safe environment for farmers to farm.
If you want a governor that will teach you how to make money, that governor is no other person but Engineer Gideon Ihine. Not telling people I'll give you 5,000 or one bag of rice. I will not be that kind of leader. I'll be the leader that will teach you how to grow wealth so that you can build new houses and raise your children properly. I have the capacity to stand any aspirant, any candidate from other party, and I have the capacity to defeat them. Now that you have a striker that can score goal, and that striker is Engineer Gideon Ihine. Play your right striker. I am the striker.
Some of the respondents said they are happy to see that there are people like the likes of Engineer Gideon Ihine that have the people at heart. They said they were impressed by his genuine plans to govern the state and make it prosperous.
I never knew that you are such a so-proposed material. I was impressed by your presentations, and I'm convinced that you will make a good governor for his and pleasure aspirations.
Opakino, na wailoze, adame, aseka, ibuotemo, ademo, wajemari. Yemari.
From the speech of the aspirant, we can see a beam of light. We can also see light at the end of the tunnel, measuring him by the speech. We are thinking, Esan really have children who are read, who have gone far, who know what is called government. I think that is my thinking about Gideon Ihine.
The tour of meeting leaders of the APC at the local government level by Engineer Gideon Ihine continues. Best Orator reporting for BeeTv News.
The president and founder, Pius Alile Coalition Initiative PACI, has congratulated Mr. Jarrett Tenebe on his recent elevation to the office of acting state chairman of the All Progressive Congress APC Edo State. In a press statement, Honorable Pius Alile, a foremost philanthropist and APC chieftain, said that as natural as it may seem for Emperor Jarrett Tenebe to have progressed from the position of deputy state chairman to acting state chairman, given the resignation of the state chairman, Colonel David Imuse, retired, it is nonetheless a divine elevation of a man with the attributes needed to guide the party through the intricacies of a governorship election. He stated that Mr. Jarrett Tenebe is indeed a man for this season. Honorable Alile stated further that by Jarrett Tenebe's proven prior exemplary commitment to the party, proclivity to leading the way when courage is required, and consistency at standing with truth, he has no doubt that Edo State APC has been divinely gifted a Joshua at the threshold of a journey to the promised land. Honorable Pius Alile, however, enjoined Mr. Tenebe to rise up to the occasion of uniting the party for the onerous task of reclaiming the governorship seat of Edo State from the non-performing opposition PDP. The statement signed by Mr. Nusa Omodion, the media advisor to Dr. Alile, said Honorable Pius Alile assured the acting state chairman of his personal support towards charting the path of progress for the party, as he has always done. He stated that his decision to cooperate with Mr. Jarrett Tenebe is made easier for him because he found in the new acting chairman a veritable partner of progress for the collective good of the APC and Edo States. We're going on break.
business, Lagos State government has recorded a payment of 57.7 billion naira in pension benefits to 16,340 retirees of the state since the beginning of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in May 2019 to date. BeeTv News Gift Wabwe has details of this and more from the business world.
Mr. Afolabi Ayantayo, the Commissioner for Establishments, Training and Pension, shared information on Tuesday during the 102nd retirement presentation hosted by the Lagos State Pension Commission, LASPEC, in Lagos. According to Ayantayo, the recipients of the pension benefits include the retirees from the mainstream local government, State Universal Basic Board, SUBEB, Teaching Service Commission, TESCOM, and various state government parastatals. Ayantayo underlined that the Lagos State government has been a frontrunner in both the administration of the Contributory Pension Scheme, CPS, since its initiation in 2007, and in honoring pension obligations to retirees. He added that the state government is grateful for the service of its retirees and committed to implementing policies that will support their well-being. Federal Government Bank of Industry set to disburse 75 billion naira loans to micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, MSMEs, in January 2024. In a bid to boost micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, the Office of the Vice President has announced plans to commence the disbursement of loan in collaboration with the Bank of Industry, BOI, starting January 2024. The statement from the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Job Creation and MSMEs, Temitola Adekule Johnson, confirmed that these loans amounting to approximately 75 billion naira will be extended to small businesses across the nation at a highly favorable interest rate of 9%. The initiative aims to leverage existing platforms, specifically targeting women and youth, to provide substantial financial support for them. Shell yields to sell Nigeria onshore subordinates. The decision by Shell, a global energy giant, to exit its onshore business in Nigeria has sent shockwaves through the country's oil and gas industry, casting a spotlight on local firms and raising questions about the future of the industry. On Tuesday, Shell announced that it had agreed to sell its Nigerian onshore subsidiary for up to $2.4 billion, making good on a promise to exit what was for decades one of its most dependable cash cows in Nigeria, but in recent years has become a big drag on its reputation. Shell will sell the Shell Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria Limited, SPDC, for a consideration of $1.3 billion. It is said in a statement, adding that the buyer will add an additional payment of up to $1.1 billion relating to prior receivables at the completion. And that's it of Business News Tonight. Gifts Uwagboy reporting for BeeTv News.
Now shifting gears to the global scene, let's join Rebecca Guffey.
Residents in Khan Younis, southern Gaza, experienced a night of intense airstrikes amid the ongoing conflicts with Israel. Videos captured the sky illuminated by flames and the sounds of bombings and gunfire echoing across the city. Displaced families fled a local hospital as the fighting intensified. In a Qatar-mediated deal, medicines are being sent for Israeli hostages held by Hamas, exchanging them for additional aid for Palestinian civilians. The White House confirmed Qatar's involvement in discussions about a potential new hostage release deal, joined by a U.S. envoy. The situation remains tense, with Israeli tanks reported to be in close proximity to the hospital in Khan Younis. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron signals a shift to the political right in a lengthy press conference, advocating for school uniforms, a crackdown on drug gangs, and measures to address France's declining birth rate. While left-wing critics express disappointment over this perceived departure from the recent political balance, right-wing commentators welcome the shift but remain skeptical about its authenticity. The conference aims to outline themes for Macron's final 3 years in office, addressing concerns about the perceived loss of reformist vigor after his 2022 re-election. Macron's recent appointment of Gabriel Attal as the youngest prime minister in French history has contributed to a notably more right-leaning cabinet composition. A U.S. banned Anna flight had to turn back to Tokyo as a heavily intoxicated 55-year-old American passenger reportedly beat a cabin attendant mid-flight. The crew member suffered slight injuries. The man claimed to have taken a sleeping pill and had no recollection of the incidents. The plane with 159 passengers on board returned to Tokyo's Haneda Airport, where the man was handed over to police. This marks the second recent incident for Anna and the fifth affecting the Japanese aviation industry in a few weeks, including a crack found in a cockpit window during a domestic flight. Finally, just days after ascending the throne, King Frederick X of Denmark surprises the nation by publishing a book titled The King's Word. The unexpected release has sparked interest among Danes, with media outlets hurriedly sharing snippets from the book. Priced at 250 Danish krone, approximately 28.80 pounds, and spanning around 110 pages, the book delves into Frederick's thoughts on Denmark's global standing and his relationship with Queen Mary. Co-authored with James Anderson, who wrote Frederick's 2017 biography, the book draws from interviews conducted over the past year and a half. It reveals childhood struggles with the idea of becoming king and explores topics like faith and family prayers. Frederick X assumed the throne on Sunday, succeeding his mother, Queen Margaret II, who abdicated after a reign of 52 years. And that's it on the Global News segment for tonight. Thanks very much for watching. I am Rebecca Goffey.
And on the entertainment scene, let's join Mercy Adams.
Veteran Hollywood actor Patrick Doyle has stated that the famous Nigerian singer Yemi Alade deserves a national honor. The actor stated this on Tuesday while reacting to the singer's performance at the ongoing African Cup of Nations (AFCON). In a series of posts on his Instagram page, Doyle described Alade as Nigeria's most significant cultural ambassador, noting that she deserves a national honor. Sharing the clip of her performance, he wrote, "Behold Nigeria's most valuable cultural ambassador. Yemi Alade is nothing short of a national treasure. She deserves a national honor." Yemi Alade performed on Saturday at the opening ceremony of the AFCON tournament in Abidjan. Nollywood actress Toyin said on Tuesday that the piracy of her cinematic effort has resulted in her having panic attacks and being hospitalized at various times. Abraham spoke with newsmen in Lagos as the police announced the arrest of 5 suspects in relation to the pirated movie Malachi, which according to the actress cost 500 million naira in production. Abrahams, who said she has taken up the fight against pirates, commended the police for matching their words with action by arresting the suspects. Earlier, the Federal Criminal Investigation Department (FCID) Alagmo, Ikoyi, Lagos, said it had arrested 5 suspects, including 2 women, over the alleged piracy of the movie. The spokesperson for the department, ASP Aminat Mayegun, paraded the suspects before newsmen at the FCID Alagmo, Lagos. Following news of their features on the movie soundtrack early this year, lots of anticipation has been built as to whether or not the Nigerian cinematic audience will get to see the movie. But now, fans and lovers of Adekunle Gold and Yemi Alade can rest easy knowing that they can see the Book of Clearance at cinemas nationwide from April 12, 2024. Adekunle Gold will appear on the song Jizu alongside American rappers Doja Cat and Kodak Black, while Yemi Alade features on Secret Love alongside Jamie Samo. The soundtrack album, which was released on December 12, 2023, is currently available on Spotify. Written and directed by Jamie Samo, the biblical comedy drama tells the story of a young man living in 33 AD who struggles to find a better life until he crosses paths with the powers of the rising Messiah. The film is produced by Samo, Jay-Z, James Lasita, and Tendo Najenda. actor. Aside from Yemi Alade and Adekunle Gold, another Nigerian on the production is award-winning actor David Oyelowo, who is one of the cast in the movie. Thank you so much for joining us on the entertainment segment this evening. I am Mercy Adams. Good night.
And that is the size of our news package for tonight from my colleague.
Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tosin Toluwaloju.
And I am Oluwatoyin Oyedola. Have a lovely night.